How are you all? I miss Thursday uh, because I've been traveling a lot uh, in India. So today's show is uh, slightly based on my travels. So I'm going to speak about something which is fun. I always believed, and this is my theory, that if the government wants to do something, they tend to do a fantastic job. Uh, During the Mahakumbh Mela, in the middle of the Ganges, they built a whole township. And I think in 12 days or 14 days, I don't know what the number of days are, they remove it when the Ganges reclaims the island. And there are enough and more stories like that you will hear all the time on the capabilities of the government. Uh, they just know how to do it. Now, my observation is based on my travels for the last few weeks across many cities in India: Chennai, Cochin, Hyderabad, Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, Srinagar. It's been a lot of travel. But what strikes me or strikes anyone is the whole G20 drill going on. I don't have a view on G20. It's a program that happens. It's an event that will happen in your country every 20 years because 20 members get their turns in order. So that's not the issue I'm commenting about. What I'm commenting about is that wherever these people travel, these G20 guys, whoever they are, foreign secretaries, I don't know who they are. That part of the city looks beautiful. They do it up. The drains are made, the roads are built, roads are painted, pavements are painted, trees are planted, trees are made straight, posters are put up, walls are painted, what is not good looking is covered. Now, I have a problem with that. If you can do it for these people, why can't you do it for the rest of the country? Why should we suffer all the time with infrastructure that we know that you can fix it and the government can fix it? Uh, I mean, you look at Bandra, where I live. The road from the airport to the hotel is fabulous, completely done up, beautiful pavements, painted, crafted, trees are trimmed. I mean, it looks like manicured and pedicured. Uh, why should we live that horror when G20 is not happening? Of potholes, bad roads, bad pavements. Uh, I think G20 should happen every year, and everywhere we should pick up four cities which are not bad, which are badly kept, and have G20 there. Uh, I think that way our infrastructure will be maintained, and Indians would have good infrastructure. I don't think so. We need to suffer bad infrastructure because of bad bureaucracy. And I think the bureaucracy that maintains cities in India should report now directly to Prime Minister of India, PMO, because only they can keep track of what's going on and keep it the way it is. I mean, I was in Srinagar last week. Beautiful. Cochin, lovely it looks. Uh, Bandra, beautiful. Hyderabad, Bangalore, they look so nice. Uh, I think also my suggestion is that have G20 some level in India every year and have it in a village. In a village, there is no water. In a village where there is no water, there are no roads, there's bad infrastructure. Take these 20 people there. Automatically, everything will get fixed. Roads will be made, helipads will come, uh, power lines will come, and life will get back to normal. It is sad that we are so well prepared for an international event and so badly prepared for a normal day. I think it's sad, it's incorrect, and it leaves a bad taste. I think all of us as Indians deserve better quality, not better quality, exactly the quality you're offering these G20 guys. Offer us. Why are we bad citizens? We are not. Give it to us. If you're giving it to them, give it to us. It's not difficult. In fact, the G20 in Bombay next time should be in Lokhandwala. In my view, Lokhandwala is one of India's most premium spaces where most of the film industry lives, television industry lives, entertainment industry lives. And it got the worst infrastructure. It looks like a war zone, Syria. I mean, why would you have a suburb of such a premium city in such a bad shape? Take G20 there. Take them to a studio in Andheri or Lokhandwala, and it'll all get fixed. It's stupid, which is why I thought it is important that we talk about it. And the other big issue with G20 is all these hoardings are putting up of the government. I'm okay with it. It is your money. It's our money. You're blowing it up. Good for you. I have two big problems with it. One, I think you can show Indians, because everyone knows how Modi looks. You don't have to put up 500 posters of Prime Minister Modi everywhere. It is embarrassing for people who are seeing it. It's also, I think, embarrassing for Prime Minister Modi to keep looking at himself, staring at the whole world the whole day. But I think the bigger issue with that hoarding or that signage is a line on it. Welcome to the mother of democracy. We are not the mother of democracy. The Romans are, and then the Greeks were. How are we the mother of democracy? Democracy came into India 80 years back. I mean, according to most people, it's 10 years back, 2014. But okay, let's park that aside. But democracy came into India in 1947. And if it's come to India in 1947, we are 80 years old. How are we the mother of democracy? In front of 12, 20 international guests, you're putting up signages in every city which has a wrong message. I just think it's wrong, it's incorrect, and it's fundamentally embarrassing the Prime Minister. Whoever's doing it in the PMO needs to be whacked, get better people, hire better people if you don't have, and craft better lines. I'm sure you can write hundreds of lines. What is so important about this line? It's factually incorrect and reads wrong also. I think India is a more beautiful country, more powerful country, more loving country than this line. So we can celebrate it in many different ways. And a guy traveling from abroad does not want to read a sermon about the history of democracy. He wants to read about the culture of India, the heritage of India, the richness of India, the strength of India. Why are the G20 guys here? Tell them the story. Every city, you can say a specific city story. Every village, you can say a village story. Why is a bizarre line? So for me, the last 1 month has been fun traveling and seeing all this going on, dance and drama. It's monotonous, it is boring. But the learning for me is that if the government decides to create good infrastructure, they will do it. They have done it in the past. They are now doing it for G20. I think Indians deserve it. I think as Indians, we must ask for it. And let's make G20 roads the templates of all the roads in the country and just follow it. I mean, ask all your officers to implement it. Let's demand for it, let's ask for it, and let's get it. Yeah, that's my bit. I found it damn interesting on two parts. One, how beautiful the infrastructure looks, and two, how bad the advertising looks, the communication looks. I'm a communication guy, I notice it very fast. The colors are pale, they look boring. There's nothing Indian about that creative. Get some good people, let them help you, and do some good work, especially when the ministers come now in October, November. Put up a good show. What you're putting up is not a good show. The positive of G20, which I think is fantastic, is a lot of local guys are getting jobs, a lot of event companies are doing event work, catering guys are doing food, taxi guys are providing vehicles. So economically, it's very, very good. I think it's done a lot of good to a whole lot of people, which I think is fantastic. It's done a whole lot of good to a few roads and buildings in a city, which is fantastic. But how do we democratize it? How do we ensure that everyone gets it? And I think a lot of us who are being exposed to this partial beauty should demand for full beauty. Yeah, that's my bit for the day. See you soon with another anecdote of life. Yeah, but the travel has been fun. And yeah, I think G20, the creative guys who are doing G20 should find a way of owning it and celebrating it. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.